Ramazaleh during the commercial break. But what a matchup this is. Two of the powerhouses of world football. This is the Brazil team. A strong-looking front line with Vinicius Jr., Cunha, Martinelli, Rafinha, but very inexperienced at the back. Wesley, Bremer, Pereira and Santo.
Yeah.
Well, this is the France team. Spot the weakness in this. They are missing a couple of key players. No Saliba, Jules Koundé, Bradley Barcola haven't made the squad, but this is a very well-balanced team. Konate alongside is the fourth official, Tim Ford, in the VAR room. It may be an experimental-looking Brazilian team, but that is a very strong starting 11 for France this evening, who come into the game as favourites, higher in the FIFA rankings, currently third, Brazil fifth. But Carlo Ancelotti does have a very tough job on his hands. If the last 5 games, they've only won 2.
Cameo appearances, came on off the bench against Atletico Madrid at the weekend, so he needs a bit of time. But he certainly, for Real Madrid, doesn't need to get injured again. That's the main thing, because they've got Bayern Munich on the horizon.
We would think they have the blessing of his club side, Real Madrid, as part of his fitness comeback, wearing that armband, proudly leaving the French team.
Pity they haven't got the glorious yellow shirts on though, Rob, isn't it? And France in their traditional blue, they've both gone.
Well, certainly plenty of Brazilian shirts, canary coloured in the stands as well. You know where the logo. Alexandro was a late withdrawal as well. Taken quickly on the blind side. Oh, that was a wish-piss little shot there.
Yeah, good run by Rafinha, nice pick out. Just doesn't settle enough, just doesn't get down, but this is a nice ball by Casemiro. Just the strob last year and this year, he's been outstanding, hasn't he? Gone to another level that we've never seen from Rafinha.
Well, the one thing that the two sets of players will be wanting to avoid tonight is any injury going to the final straight. And there's the meat in the sandwich.
Jumping out the way because he knew Wesley was going to come firing in. No such thing as a friendly to him.
With a smart set piece. A long lingering look at that and sees nothing wrong. And Brazil counter-attack at speed. It is the Fab Four against a France 3. Vinicius Jr. taking on all comers but stopped firmly in his tracks. Mbappe again. Bypasses Wesley as if he isn't there. Which option will he take? Tries to hit it low and hard. It's Bremer who comes and stops him.
I did well actually, Bremer. Oh, this Wesley again flying in. I don't think that was a foul. That's what winning the Ballon d'Or does for you. You can play whatever you want.
Exactly. Ekitike draws the foul this time.
Yeah, just a simple in and out. And Wesley's done what Wesley does, he just fouls.
Edison organising his new look defence. Upamecano is up from the back, it's aimed to the far post, but could have done better. It was Rabiot who got there in the end.
It was a lovely swing out, in swinger, and then just coiling out at the end, and Rabiot just takes his eye off it really. Goes with his arm almost, with his shoulder.
Now Konate. Given away, now can they come alive here? Brazil, the gap opens up. Oh, so very, very close.
Yeah, but at least he took the shot on.
Yeah, Martinelli, first time we've seen him tonight really, but he was lurking with intensity.
Yeah, poor ball by Dembele, given to Vinny Jr. He makes a good run to clear out the area, Vinny Jr., and as he cuts inside Upamecano, he just can't bend it around Mignon into the goal.
Looking to free Elise there. Ball is played into Mbappe territory. Goalkeeper comes and a fanciful little flick. It just comes so naturally. I think he's passing the fitness test. And he's just one off the France goal-scoring record now. Magnificent.
It's pressure on everybody in that front line because they're not the exciting, free-flowing Brazil of old, are they? They're a very pragmatic, get behind the ball, counter-attacking Brazil. And it's whether the fans can appreciate that or not.
This is a great move and a turn again by Mbappe. They need to really get a grip of it because at the moment he has the freedom of the Brazil penalty area.
Yeah, it was nice quick play by France. Dembele into Tchouaméni yet again. Tchouaméni into Mbappe. He just pulls his shot. Ekitike wanted it actually to be pulled back to him.
Here is Wesley. Cuts inside. Vinicius Junior gives him an angle. Vinicius Junior and the rest of the Brazil team felt there'd been a foul on the full-back there. The referee doing his best to keep things flowing. And a little test from distance from Casemiro.
Yeah, firstly, it wasn't a foul on Wesley. He went flying in. Secondly, it was a corner. Casemiro takes the shot and the goalkeeper saves it. So it is a corner, but you can't, even in a friendly, you can't react like that to the referee and remonstrate in front of him. But this shot, the goalkeeper gets a hand to it.
Konate giving the ball away. Emergency action taken by Hernandez. High fives from the keeper, but dangerous play from the back. Rafinha looking to launch it into a sea of stars. Hands it to the far post.
A chance.
A free header.
That was a chance from Casemiro. A good chance. He was unmarked. Madrid as well. Tchouaméni.
There they go again, France. Haven't seen the best of Dembele yet. Cuts it in towards Elise. Mbappe takes his time in his mind's eye. That was going in the top corner.
Yeah, he doesn't move Wesley really, does he, Killian? Normally he moves the defender a bit. They work it well into Dembele and into Elise and onto Mbappe, but it was difficult.
Will be satisfied with his French performance. Xhaka and Alexis down on the shop floor. They've been telling us how the fans feel and maybe get an insight into the minds of the managers. He's got some work to do in the recess. Carlo Ancelotti to lift his team. The difference between the sides, a brilliant goal from that brilliant player.
Yeah, really nice to see. Still means a lot to Didier, ex-player as we know, as you said before, Rob. Celebrating every goal and every match as the Brazilians make their way onto the field.
There's Casemiro, hoping he's in better mood in the second half than he was in the first. He are going to mix things up. There's some there like Andre Santos, who we've barely mentioned in the opening 45 minutes. They haven't found a pathway to Vinicius Junior. Martinelli's had a...
Well, he was right in his assumption. You know, we'll wait to see what Brazil are. How do they play? We know what France can do.
Booming the goals in for Brentford in the English Premier League. Only Haaland has scored more this season in the English elite. Better from Brazil. At least they're being a little bit more forthright in the second half. Six at the feet of Martinelli and then a missed control at the final moment from Casemiro.
Yeah, I think Martinelli was trying to find Vinny Junior and Casemiro comes bursting through. It nearly falls into his path. Just fired at him a little bit hard because, of course, the pass was originally going to go to Vinny Junior.
At times the criticism of Didier Deschamps is that this team don't play flamboyant football, but they have been measured and organised, and now it's a test of the defence. In the first save of the game from Maignan, forced to Vinicius Junior, draws the defenders, lays it back to Casemiro, tries to pass it in. Well, a marked improvement from Brazil.
Yeah, and that was Enrique again, I think it was, Rob, cutting in again, attacking Theo Hernandez. Great run by Wesley around the outside, nice shot, simple enough for the goalkeeper, but they've started really well, Brazil.
win away from home. They drew in Ecuador and were beaten by Bolivia. They relied on their home form to finish in 5th place. That looked suspiciously offside. That looked like a foul. That looked like a good tackle. The referee has a couple of decisions to make here. Vinny Jr. swears, almost literally, that the challenge was inside the penalty area. We'll go to the VAR. Cunha on to the loose ball. Maybe they judged that he'd come off a defender.
Yeah. It's up in Meccano. It was outside the penalty area anyway. Scruffy. Just a tangle of legs. He gets in front of him. It is a goal. It is denial of a goal scored an opportunity. Of course it is.
The referee has assessed the video evidence. It's not a yellow. It's a red.
4 goals at least.
There's a deep pool of promising talent.
Yeah, promising. Yeah, that's the operative word, isn't it?
And João Pedro making his 7th appearance tonight. He's yet to score a goal for Brazil. He has had an impressive first season with Chelsea. 18 goals for Chelsea. Right, France break from the back. Elise draws defenders. Brilliant ball to Ekitike, who walks it in, and France come alive. They breeze into a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, 10 men, no problem. This all stems. Yeah, it's hard for Vinny because, as I said, Michael Elise's putting in a shift and a half. He does try and help Malo Gusto out as much as he can.
Referee offering some protection to Vinicius Jr. and a free kick and another test of the French defence. Too acute an angle to go direct for goal, especially at this level of football.
Yeah, he just attacks Gusto this side, gets his pass away. I mean, it wasn't really a foul, was it?
And he's desperate to keep a clean sheet. He has these defenders almost stepping on his toes. They're defending so deeply. The goalkeeper surprisingly let it go. And he needs a touch, and he gets a touch. And Brazil are back in it.
Bremer. Yeah, it was a scruffy goal, but actually it was a really nice cross in from the free kick. Give the Brazilian fans something to cheer about.
Douglas Santos. And there needs no introduction. Vinny Jr. Cuts it inside. Shoot is the demand. They play it through. Oh, and Vinny Jr. had a glorious opportunity to equalise in minute 97.
What a ball by Bremer. I don't know whether it comes off the post this. It was that quick. But it was a fantastic ball off Bremer. Oh no, he just completely mishits it. Goes with his wrong foot, goes with his right foot instead of sticking it with his left. Vinny Jr., it's a great opportunity, last kick of the game virtually. Why doesn't he go with his left foot, Rob?
Now, Carlo Ancelotti does not have a lot of time on his hands. Croatia and Panama coming up, but they have been outclassed tonight. Hugs and handshakes, they've done it the hard way. France, under the expert leadership of Didier Deschamps. Steve, in a nutshell, fully deserved?